Hello, and welcome to Termageddon Privacy News Today, where we keep you up to date with all the latest in privacy. This segment is presented by Termageddon.com. We're an auto-updating privacy policy generator. So today we'll be talking about a new law that's out of New York that was just signed, and it basically bans deepfake content that depicts explicit images. So in this video, I'll kind of explain a little bit of the law, what it means, and what it does, and why it's so important. So the governor of New York has signed this law, and basically what it does, it bans the dissemination of pornographic images that were made with artificial intelligence without the individual's consent. So without the consent of the individual who is present in that image or that video. So the purpose of the law is to stop online abuses through emerging technologies such as AI and machine learning that creates deepfakes. So what is a deepfake? So deepfakes use artificial intelligence to make images and videos of fake events. So that means that anything depicted in the deepfake did not actually happen. So they use recordings of people's videos or their images to create these fake images and videos depicting things that didn't exist. And this can be really scary. So, for example, there's one of Nicki Minaj and Tom Honnold where they recounted a home invasion by Mark Zuckerberg. Obviously, that never happened. There was a CEO that asked for a $100,000 wire transfer from his company, which was a scam. It was not actually him asking that. There's an image showing Nancy Pelosi. The video slowed down and she appeared to be incapacitated, which was not the case. And there's also a video of Mark Zuckerberg saying that he owns his followers or his customers, which he has not said. So these are basically fake things that are coming out. And there's a study in 2019 that found that 96% of deepfakes were pornographic, which is very, very concerning because that's obviously images and videos that somebody did not make. They were not a part of those videos. And a lot of these are being released without that individual's consent. So why are these deepfakes harmful? So pornographic or explicit deepfakes, they show an individual performing sexual acts, and they may cause emotional, financial, and physical harm. I'm sure that everyone can understand why that's the case, considering the content of those videos and those images. You know, they can lead to people losing their jobs or getting in trouble with their spouse or partner or anything like that. So it's really, really awful stuff. And what this law aims to do, it aims to stop the spread of these deepfakes because they are created without the consent of the individual depicted in the photo or video. And this is the key part of the law. So this is without that individual's consent. So they're fake videos, fake images of pornographic acts without that individual's consent. So what does the law regulate? So it regulates people who disseminate or publicize these videos or images, knowing or reasonably knowing that the person depicted did not consent to such dissemination or publication. Dissemination or publication means showing that image to anyone else. So you could show it to a friend, you could upload it on the internet, anything like that. So basically, if you know or should have known that the person did not consent to this, then you cannot disseminate or publicize these deepfake videos or images. And what are the consequences for violating this law? So there's two of them. So you can face up to a year in jail for a violation. And then also victims are also granted a private right of action. So that means that they can sue the violator in a civil court and obtain damages for their pain and suffering or anything else that was caused by the deepfake. So this is really important. It's important for privacy. It's also important for individuals and their rights to make sure that these images and videos are not disseminated without their consent. They're obviously fake. The person was not a part of that video, and the person did not consent for that to be released out into the public. So yeah, so that's the new New York law that bans the dissemination of deepfake videos and deepfake images without the individual's consent.